Hey, what's up, y'all? What it do? What it do? What it do? What a motherfucker do, y'all? Let's see. Lily Day winners, of course. Glad you could make it. Michelle Driscoll, Juanita Lewis already. Charlene Green, what it do? Uh, Glad y'all can make it already. There's a few videos on my show tonight. One, of course, is we've touched on it before. Is the time when she came in to the hotel and everything like that. And this is the first time that we like seen her in a frame with the same purpose with a person. It was this video here, but I'm also gonna show you like this is Rosemont right here. I did nothing to this right here. This is just what Rosemont how they had it. But you'll watch over here. All right, you're gonna see them come walking this way. All right, and I want you to just real quick. I've gone over this before, but I just want you to look at the time, okay? And the time says it's 12:12 and 8 seconds. And this is, I'm not saying that this is Kenneka and all that, but I'm saying that allegedly this is supposed to be Kenneka. But remember, this was the first time when I showed this was the first time that we had ever seen them walk this way. Like I was looking through the footage and like I always do, and when I'm bored, and it just popped up as I was watching it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Oh shit," because this was not on the time. This was not in no paperwork. Like they didn't have this time stamped down in the paperwork for us to go look at it. Like you had to literally go and find this footage right here on your own by going and looking through the footage, and it's tedious. It's really tedious as fuck, but it is what it is. And I remember that I don't know if any other YouTuber even can show it because I don't know if they even know what to even. Because it's not under what it's what it should be labeled. You know what I mean? It should be labeled like the meeting hall west or east, but it's not even labeled that shit. It's labeled some other shit. So another thing is, I don't know if y'all watched my VR. I forgot to mention this the other day, but I did a VR while I looked around the hotel. And when I did, I looked at this real good, this area, and I remember the pole. There was two poles. One was here, and this one came all the way just like this one. And I just really noticed it's really no big thing. It was just, I don't know if what's going on here, but I seen in the VR the pole and remember it pretty good. Like I said, this is not enhanced, but this is enhanced. But first, I want to show people what it looks like without being enhanced, so they can't say like I edited it or anything like that. And what I want you to see is it's 12:12:08. All right, and then this is the timestamp that we was given for her entering the hotel. And it's gonna fuck you up because it has them enter, which we've gone over this before as well. Let me just go to it around 12. Okay, we'll say right. Well, we don't see Kenneka or okay, right right here. All right, so right, this is what they told us, and this is uh a long hallway that goes this way to parking. And on this door, it does say parking. This is not a parking lot. Don't get that twisted. Don't let other people tell you, because I've seen a lot of people say that this was a parking lot. And like she went out there or went out this door to a parking lot. But it's not a parking lot at all. It's actually a deck that if you were to sit or go to this bar or restaurant, whatever this is, you don't have to sit here. You could go outside the visibility bar. It even says it on the door, but you could go and there's tables out here for you. You could sit outside and eat if you wanted to, but it's definitely not a place where you can park a car. But where they came in at, this door right here, this is when they entered. And this is what we were told for like 4 or 5 years now. And we were told that this is when she entered. It was actually they said it wasn't even this time. They said it was like 1 o'clock when she entered, which is bullshit. I show that for one thing though about my channel is I show the correct times, and how I do that is I convert the VivoTech media player footage that you usually see. What I do is I take that and I convert that to an AVI, uncompressed video. And when you do that, the time is never the same as the VivoTech time. It's off sometimes an hour, sometimes a little more than an hour, give or take an hour. It's usually around an hour that it's off. So if your favorite YouTuber or whatever, whoever you watch, shows you guys footage off of VivoTech, that media player that has that little blue thing that goes for about 5 seconds and then straight to the end of the video, and then it's over, and it'll say this was a 10-hour video. No, fuck that. You gotta convert that shit. And when you do, you'll get the correct time. And this is when she really this will fuck you up if you have not already seen what I've shown before. Because right here it says 12:12 and 25 seconds. So at midnight, on the night, at midnight, at 12 after, at 25 seconds, she enters. She walks up here, and they walk, and they turn this corner. And when they turn this corner, they pop up right here. They bend that corner, and they come around here. But the only problem that I have with that is, as you can see, it's 12:12, but it's 8 seconds. Whereas this one is 25 seconds. So how did they walk and go around the corner, but the time goes back from 25 seconds to 8 seconds? This should have been before this. You understand? See, I touched on it before, and I kind of, was all over the place at the time, and I don't know if people caught it or not. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show this again, because this is stone cold facts, truth, whatever you want to call it. There's no denying this at all. Like, they can't deny it. They put it out there. I would think that just this alone, this is a huge fuck up. That's a fuck up. That's what that is. It's a huge fuck up on Crown Plaza's part. And it's a pretty big one, I would think. So she comes in, and like I said, here you go at 12:08. But she supposedly comes in here. So she walks up here, and they come up. So really, it's like 32 seconds. Bree's always taking off. She always takes off first. Like, gone. And then Monifa and them, they're real close together. This is just regular. I did nothing to this. I didn't enhance it. I do have it enhanced. And then they turn this corner and they go around the corner. And this just continues to play, and I don't believe anything else. Oh, yeah. And these are the two guys that we see them right here. These guys here. These guys here come around the corner. We see them here at 12:13. But if you was to go back here, you would see them at 12:12. But yet they're walking this way. You know what I mean? Like, that's a huge fuck up. And I don't see how they could even deny. What would they say with that? There's nothing that they could really say or do. You fucked up. You fucked your times up. That time should have been put on the other video. They fucked up. That just tells you that they fucked with the times. That time, that right here, should have been put on this video, and this time should have been put on this video. And that is why they know they fucked up. So that's why they never gave us a timestamp and told us about this. Because if they did say something about this, about her, because have you guys ever seen her walk behind the bar before? Until I showed it? I didn't. And it also looks like they go through like some type of curtain type thing right here, which is kind of weird. But I don't know what it is. And then they walk up around here. Now, this one is not enhanced. I did nothing to this. You see how far up Bree is, and then here comes Monifa. But what happens? Okay, let's go back. And then an employee comes around the corner. Let me just go back to where we're going to go backwards just a little bit. And then you have, it's like Bree was way ahead of him. It almost looks like she stops and waits for a second. I'm not sure. Excuse me. But you can't really see him unless once I have it, edited and, or not edited, but enhanced, which I do have it. But I wanted to show it without it being enhanced first. And then here comes Shemai and Monifa. And then Kenneka like jumps down, like right there by the employee. And then right here is an employee with, you can't even tell what he has in his hand unless I enhance it. Like, he has oh, it's in that hand. There it is. Okay. But these are the two guys that we just seen that walked right here. At 12:13, but yet, right before that, we seen them at 12, It is what it is. It's just facts that they with that bullshit. Now, another thing that I did want to show you was this here elevator. Let me just speed it up, because what I want you to see is the bullshit that goes on in these elevators, which I have touched on these as well. And I'm still also waiting for YouTube to let me put out my video. They did not let me put it out yet. It's still being looked at, which is bullshit. I have a video that I uploaded, but I'm waiting for YouTube to approve it. And I thought it would be done today, but nope. Alright, let's just keep going. You see the time is now 12:35. We know Kenneka just entered the building like 20 minutes before this. And right here we have P Easy, and I'm not sure 100% on who this is, but we see him at 48. I'm sure y'all might know. Like I said, when it comes to all the friends, I know the main ones. But also, I'm going to show you who I believe is Tatiana here on the 8th. But I'm going to show you that in a minute. Let me just go back. But yeah, here comes this guy. And they both look that way, and then they get right back in. Which I showed that before. We seen that before. I believe we all have. But let's just keep going and see who else we end up seeing. Now, here comes Franz. I don't know why this guy is not doing security and why he's doing laundry. I see him with more sheets and pillows than I do him patrolling the area. Look at this. This guy might as well be a housekeeper. You're not doing no kind of security work. If you was, the girl would probably, nobody would have probably, And right here, he wants to run too. What? Well, take a drink of my water. Why he always got to run? I seen him running on a lower level lobby, stair halls. I don't know like how many times. But you're going to see Kenneka come out. The time's going to jump. You're going to see first Franz. He's going to go into his elevator over here on the right. And then the time's going to jump. As soon as it goes from 1:33, you see the light on the elevator. Watch when the light disappears. When the elevator it shuts. Boom! As soon as it shuts, automatically this one opens. The time jumps from 1:33 to 2:24. Damn near a whole hour. The time jumps, and then look who comes out. As soon as this elevator shuts, this one pops right open. And I'm gonna tell you what, this is one of the worst fake person that they used that night. I don't know if they had just one person doing this, trying to pretend like her all night, but those are not her. Jeez. But this is one of the worst impersonator, whoever pretended, whoever this is, because we know it's not Kenneka. I'm pretty sure we all know that she really didn't walk these halls, because we've never seen a clear picture of her face. And I'm gonna say this, that this elevator footage just is the worst footage that I've probably seen of somebody supposed to be her. Right here, it almost looks like whoever it is kind of lumped up, but it could be because of this fucked up ass quality that Rosemont used. Like I said, we never get a clear picture of a face. Ever. Every frame is a different face or they try to hide whosever face it is. But at one part, it looks so bad that you just know, like, and it's like, right? Like, look at this. This looks like it was pasted on. The mouth looks like, and remember, I did nothing to this. I did not enhance this. All I did was resize it, because if I didn't resize it, this is what we would be looking at. And I can't work with that. You know what I mean? So I have to, as you can see, I resize everything. So, and that helps me get a clear picture without enhancing it or doing anything. Just simple resize, and I'm able to, poof, it's a lot clearer. I can also add light and all that, but really don't have to see this. It looks like a pasted on mouth to me. Like they tried to paste. But like I said, this is one of the worst that I have seen somebody pretend to be her. It almost looks like somebody's really like Walking Dead. Like, look at this. This looks like a damn near a real live Walking Dead person. Like, this is the worst that I have ever seen them make her look. This is definitely not her. Who it is, it looks like they were really old or something. And this is just the worst that I've seen it. I've seen her walk a lot of the halls, and that had to be like one of the worst that I've seen, was that. And you see the time, 2:24. That's the correct time, not no 3-something. Okay, now after this one, you see she had already walked the elevator. So go back just a little bit right there. Now, first thing you're gonna see now, she was there, 2:24? Got off about 2:25, so it's like, 30 minutes later? Look at the first person we see come into view. And I'm telling you, this is a guy. This is a guy. This is that transvestite. And I'm telling you, it's a guy. The hair's just like, you could just tell. Look at how they're built. The face. Now that I don't know what the fuck that is. That, baby, that's a transvestite. Okay, that is definitely 100% a transvestite. with a missing arm right now. Why the arms blended in, I don't know. And then look at the hair. It almost looks like he has a wig on and it just flopped up, and we can see underneath his little bald-headed hairline. Look, this is a transvestite guy that they said was Kennetar's baby mama. What the fuck they adopt? I heard this was his baby mama. He doing like that with like. I understand his tooth is not the greatest thing for a female to want to look at. So maybe, but look at the neck veins and shit in this guy, man. This is a guy. And somebody must have been back there. Look at this face here now. Remember, I did nothing. Like he put a finger up and been like, shh. But watch when they he come around. Somebody in the elevator, and he's saying something to him. He's saying something to him, but watch when he turns around, and we're gonna see his eye. I think Kenneka whooped his ass. I think he got into a fight either with somebody at that party. This is the one that was lifted up that I showed in the live, or not, well, in Ty's live, by the door. It looked like there was a fight. It looked like somebody was lifted up off the ground. This is the person. These are the black pants and the white shirt the person was wearing. Somebody was fitting the bed, like drop him right on his neck. But it looked like they was back there getting into it. And this further here, right now looks like he's wiping his nose. Like, damn, my nose is bleeding and shit, because the way he wipes it. And then when he comes around, he's holding it. And then watch his eye. You're going to see his eye and look, boom. Somebody fucked him up. Look at it. It's all purple. His shit fucked up. Somebody fucked him up. See it right there? Boom, right there at the end. Okay. Let me check out the chat right quick. Okay. We got a lot in here. We'll have to do shout outs in a little bit. I just missed somebody walk by, didn't it? I guess not. Wait. Oh yeah, I did. Killer came. Okay, and it's another thing. Look at the time. It jumped. Time jumps all the way to 3:19. And then here comes Killer. Kenneka was here like what? Like an hour ago. Almost an hour. It was what, 2:24? 2:24 when she came out here. And she went this way. The same way that guy went, or transvestite went. The same way Killer went. And now Killer coming back. I believe Killer even comes back again. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he pops back up. Here the elevator just opened. I guess either somebody got out and they removed him to where we can't see who it was that got out, or somebody, Killer does come back. And then Killer comes back again. Why did he leave? What did he leave for? Just to come right back, and does he, what is it, something in his hand? Can't tell, but he comes back. For what reason, I don't know. But he left, and then he came right back to this way. It went back the same way that Kenneka went like an hour before. And here he comes again. He like the only person. I was gonna say he like the only person I ever seen wait for an elevator. Usually they hit the button that shit opens right up. He had to wait a little bit though. All right, let me go ahead and just go like this so it goes faster. Oh yeah, and then that's right. This is what I never understood. Right? Why did Monifa try? Is this the stairs? And let's just watch this, cause to me at one time I think I seen it look like she tried to put a key in it or something, but I could be wrong. Where's she at? There she go. Okay, go frame by frame. And she got shoes in her hand. I believe those are shoes. Yeah. And she just looks suspect as fuck. Now, when the person was walking, remember in the kitchen I showed, and they had a face that poked way the fuck out. Remember? The face was like poked way out. And I was like, that's just not Kenneka. That face is just way too that's it. This shit here, look at that shit's like poked way the fuck out. People's face, like, I don't know, it just don't look right. But anyway, it could be because of the low quality of this fucking. I didn't enhance this, like I said. But it looked like she pulls. Oh, she does. See, look, she pulls a key, like she tries to do a slick though. Watch. And if this is the stairs, why would you need a key for the stairs? Is this some kind of different room? But I don't think the key works. Or she was checking to see if the key works because she never goes in this room or whatever it is. But look at her looking back. You right here on camera, you dumbass. There's literally a camera right on you. Why the fuck are you looking back like you worried that somebody's watching you? There's an eye in the sky right on your ass. Plain as day, like right up on you. And to me it looks like she uses this little card look like she tried to break in with it. Try to slide it. You know how people try to slide shit through and try to, I don't know. Then she tried to block it. I don't know what she did. And then she looks at it and like walks the fuck away. Did she like, I don't understand, but she came at it with something that looked like a key, but then maybe she moved the key to the side and then used her hand to try to open it, but still got the key in her hand, or she tried to put that bitch in that little groove and tried to break into it. I don't know. I don't know. But she never goes in it, and if it's the stairs, it should be open. But and she's talking to somebody too. Like, who is she talking? Like, what time is it? It's 4:00 now. Now it's 4:00. Ain't this when they told Teresa? Right now it was around the time they told Teresa that Kenneka's missing. But Kenneka was really walking around to do something. Why'd y'all wait 2 hours to say that she was missing? I see they walked. You can't tell me they just walked around the hotel for 2 hours. They're not allowed to go in certain spots. You know what I mean? So it's not like they could have did like the police did and did a whole search of the hotel. So and look who just. Of course, the time jumped way up there, but of course, look who comes, Franz, and I just showed you what they do at times. You know what I mean? I showed you guys that was one of the reasons that I showed you guys in the beginning, the times on how they fuck up on how they could just put a time on it. You know what I mean? They fucked up. I showed you where they fucked up in the beginning, where they should have had the one time on the other video. If you've been here since the beginning of the live, I showed in the beginning to where they fucked up and put the wrong time on the wrong video. They were supposed to put you'd have to rewatch it, but I showed that it's very easy for them to do whatever they wanted with this time. And I do not believe that this time is jumping like this at all. This is one video. Once I converted the Vivotech video of this, it came out and it was 10 minutes long. It converted to AVI, and when it did, the time changed, and it was a 10-minute long video. And throughout that video, the time starts at what time? It was like 12 o'clock when this started, and now it's almost 5 o'clock, and we're only halfway through it. But I believe this is all just one video. I don't think this is skipping. To me, I honestly think that this is just the way the video played, but they just went ahead and put whatever time they wanted up there, you know, because that's how I see it playing out too. Is Kenneka coming out the elevator, and then right after she comes out, we see the transvestite come right after her, talking to somebody in the elevator. Then Killer comes out twice. It's like they caught up with her down here or somewhere where we can't see. We probably could have if they would have gave us that part or showed us whatever. There's probably a camera that showed it. And then, you know, around this time, it's around almost 7 o'clock in the morning, so really ain't nothing going to be popping off around this time except for people scared to go down there like this one. Look how she looks. She's like, nope, forget that. Fuck that. Please hurry, shut the door, please. Oh my God, it's taking forever. Please shut. Thank you. I don't know what she saw, but she looked like she saw a ghost. And we damn sure did almost. And remember, we saw this with the girl. Remember a while ago with the water bottle and shit. She had this big ass water bottle in her hand. Like, what the fuck? Why you got a water jug like that in your hand? When you I don't trust this girl at all. This here always got me too. It's like she told this guy, like, don't go down there. You can't go down there. This guy, he gets off the elevator. Look, she's like, don't go down there. You can't go down there. He's like, what do you mean? She's like, just trust me. You can't go down there. He looks back. Okay. She's like, just trust me. Don't go down there. Because he was going. Unless she was like, he said something about a floor. And she was like, oh, wrong floor. This is floor, blah, blah, blah. Here she is again. She's playing fucking musical elevators. You see this shit? She just went in this one and came out this one. Like, come on. What are you doing? Now you got your purse? Or what is that? You going home? You clocking out? Because you been here all night, honey. I seen you all night. And then you're going to start to see the housekeepers. Now the housekeepers start to come. The real ones. That girl we just saw there, she was up to no good all night. 'Cause I seen her walking throughout this whole hotel throughout this footage. And then here they go dragging these bags. Multi-million-dollar establishment. This is how housekeepers got to work, man. For real, she going home now probably. But this is how they got to do it. They got to look at that big ass bag, man. Look at that bag. What the heck? What's so big? Like, why you got to drag them? Why they on carts? They have these big blue laundry carts, right? And they have them for a reason. They have them so that housekeeping can put sheets in it and stuff, and they can push it real easy. And guess what? You can actually fit a lot more linen inside these blue bins. But it's weird. The only place I see the weird bins is inside the laundry room. Why don't we ever see hardly anybody ever pushing one? Why is it always bags? What's God? These bags. This is a huge bag. I ain't even gonna lie. This bag. I'm not gonna say there's a body in there. I'm not saying that at all because I don't think there is. It's the way she is struggling. I could say that, but she looks like she's probably about 5'2", 5'3", probably weighs about maybe 120, 125, and a bag full of linen. I doubt that it's soiled. I don't think it's soiled. A lot of people said, well, a lot of the linen that they had in the bags were probably soiled. I don't think so because I think they just checked in and now they're going to their floors, because the housekeepers, I guess, they get when I worked at the hotel, they got assigned certain floors and they would go do them floors. They would partner up, team up, whatever, and do the floors that they're assigned. But they never had trash bags like this. They had either little push carts like we've seen already. We've seen security used in all kind of. Why does security use push carts for linen and everything, but the housekeeping don't? The housekeeping has to use trash bags? Like, that's just, I don't know. Look at this. Like, these housekeepers, to the point to where they got them stacked up on their shoulders. Look at this old lady. She looks like she's like 60 something years old. And she got the drag. Look, this little ass bag. What the heck? You cheating. Like, I seen somebody come through with a whole bunch of shit. She ain't got nothing. This one just was like, I'm not doing much work today, so don't even ask. My bag has only got like 1/3 filled. Like, it's not even fit. Whoa, what the heck is that? Hold up. That don't look right. Yeah, none of this. Oh no, it might have been just because of where I paused it at. It just didn't look right. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, see, they're just checking in. They got coffee and shit. I don't think that's soiled at all. I don't think. She's like, you come? Better hurry up. Look at that bag. Oh, my God. You're fucked. They ain't got enough room with all them bags. You're going to have to wait. And yours looks pretty heavy. Look, you got it. Kicking it around. Look how heavy. They're not soiled. I do not want my sheets drug in a bag. I don't want my ice out of a fucking trash can with a towel on top of it. I don't want my sheets to be drug across the floor in a bag that could easily get a hole in it, ripped on something. Look at the floors. They're never fucking even. I'm sure there's corners that could snag and just open the bag right up. And I don't want to be sleeping on that shit. Who does? And then this video is over. And then, okay, just when you thought, like, oh shit, it must be over. Most people maybe, but hold up. This, what was this? What was this? On the 8th. Alright. I gotta remember why I had this up. Might be because... Oh. This might be where I seen Tatiana. I seen her. I believe it's her. On the 8th. So, right here. Okay. This right here. This is on the 8th at, like 10 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock. On the 8th. This is like before anything really even happens. And look. Tell me that's not Tatiana. I will bet it's her on the 8th. Why is she there so early? I mean, might not be. I can't see the damn face, but from the walk and all that, Tatiana's the one that was in the car where Kenneka looked like she was dead, and had glasses on her face, and she took a picture with her. I seen her getting off the elevators as well. With a black jacket on. I need to find that. But to me, who, if it's not, then who are they? This guy here. This is where they continue to walk off. This is the continuation of the last one. I swear that's... And this is the 8th. This is the first time, if this is Tatiana, this is the first time that I have seen anybody from either the party or the family. What was that? Oh, probably they're going to say it's from the vacuum. On the 8th. On the 8th, they hardly show us any footage from the 8th. They do... There is, but you have to convert it. If you don't convert it, you're going to think it's the 9th. Because this was the 9th on the Vivo Tech. But once I converted it, it went to the 8th. And this vacuum here, I don't know. This guy and his vacuuming. But I swore to that's who that looked like to me. And if so, this is the first time that I had seen anybody on the 8th. So, and then this guy comes back by himself on the 9th, which is an hour later. Here he comes an hour later. Remember, I told you, Kenneka walks in comes by here at 12:12. And then, but before we see her, we see this guy that we just saw what looked like to me Tatiana. Here he comes an hour later on his cell phone. Of course, I'm not going to be able to really see anything unless I enhance it, which I can do that. Look, he's looking back. This is just suspect to me. That's pretty much what this is. I don't know if that was really Tatiana or so. If so, why was she here on the 8th? These three, I don't think they was at the party. I think they was just guests. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think they were just guests. And they had each other's back, too, I'm pretty sure. Because every time I seen them, they all three clicked up together. Alright, and then this one, now it's 1:12. Now, it's been exactly an hour since Kenneka has walked by here. Now, if you look, that's right. If you look back here, I'm going to go back again and just watch the movement. I have this enhanced up here. But real quick, I just look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And then watch this. Here she comes. And watch this guy. He looks pissed. He bowled up and all. Look how he's bowled up. And look, he go right over to here. And then this is it enhanced. I enhanced it, and this is what it looked like after I enhanced it. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I should back up just a little bit. But you see him. It's like, I don't know what they're doing. But I might be able to add some light. But they're about to start slamming something or something. See it? Boom. 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 I don't know. Boom. I don't know what it was. And then these people come running. Look, look. Oh, shit. What was that? Maybe I add just a little bit of light to it. Maybe right there or right there. Oh shit, I could kind of see maybe like a tie right here. And maybe an arm. Let's go back. Let me go back to like right here. And then go frame. Like, there's people down here as well, too. Like, go frame by frame. Let's just go like this. And that right there, it looks like a light, maybe from a cell phone or a phone or something. I don't know. Oh shit, what happened? And then these people here come running up. This lady really running to catch up. It's going so slow though right now, so you can't really tell, but she running. Cause there's something, I think they hear or see something. Look, that look like Monifa probably right there. It's hard to make out, but it dang sure look like something. Look, security, right? I see the white with the black. That look like a security right there. And then you see all this shit over here. There's people over here. But she running, and he's like pissed off. And I think I have afterwards. Here's what happens after they go up there. Watch. After they, you know what I'm saying? They go up here. The guys. Oh wait, let me speed it up some. Don't want to speed up now. But you see he comes right up here to them. And he looks pissed. And he's like kind of puts his hands up what's going on? And then he goes over to here to tell somebody. But look, he's right here. Something he's saying something to somebody right here. Over here. This one I don't have enhanced, obviously. And this guy is saying something to him, I bet. And then he walks over to here. He goes to look for somebody, but then he doesn't find anybody. And then they end up walking back. I do like this. It goes faster. See, he walks over here. And he points. He's still looking over there. But this shit's so low quality, it's harder to even make anything out. Even though I resized it, it's still. If you don't enhance it, it's just not the same. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Oh no, he's right there still. And he looks mad, he looks pissed off. And his old lady's and look how he's bowled up and shit, you know what I mean? His old lady stays there, she doesn't want to leave. She's you see, he's still looking back. Still looking back that they have words. And the old lady, you know, you female, she gonna talk shit too. That I don't mind it. Every time I ever get into an argument, my old lady always jumps in and is I'm like, if you don't stop, and just go back into the car, I can handle myself, please. It really pisses me off when she does that shit, but I can't, it is what it is. I can't stop her. But that I just, basically want to show y'all, what it was, this shit crazy. The times, if you wasn't here in the beginning, I try to show, the times where, they came in. This is where they fucked up the times. This time here was supposed to be on this video here. Because here you got 12:30. We went over it in the beginning, and then here it's 12:12. You can't go forward, but time go backwards or whatever, vice versa. You know what I mean? So they fucked up. They should have put this time on this video and this time on this video, which is a huge fuck up. They fucked up. And they can't get around that. There's no denying that. Because we see, at 12 in 24 seconds, here goes Kenneka, or whatever, allegedly Kenneka, and Bree and Shemaya. And, it's 12, but yet they come up here. And then they bend the corner, and it goes automatically. All of a sudden, it goes from 12:34 to 12:08. It went backwards. I don't know. So I just wanted to show you guys the time. They have you seen us podcast? I appreciate that. Thank you. It means a lot. It helps the channel out a lot. Also, I appreciate it. Thank you. I know we had only been going at it right now for an hour. I seen it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have you seen us podcast? I really do. Helps the channel, helps everything. You know what I mean? Custom designs. Somebody might have put it to where he can't. Let me see. I would have to go. I have to go after this live. I'll have to go back to my community thing and see if he's blocked or whatever. And if he's blocked, then I'll unblock him. But I don't know why they blocked him. If he did, I don't remember blocking him. It could have been a mod. I don't know. Sometimes they accidentally do it. I don't know, but I'll go back and after the live and unblock him if he is blocked. Only 26 likes, 44. Yeah, some people I don't know. Paula, glad you can make it. Michelle Driscoll, Miss 82. We had a lot. Sean showed up. Hugh. Have you seen us podcast? Appreciate everything. Also the membership. Just Mary. There's a lot that joined us tonight, and I believe this live went okay. I know I usually go about 2 hours. I went last night 2 hours. Tonight's only I had a lot to do today. So, Johnny Davis, welcome. Ski Smith, Cindy Medina, welcome. I'm glad y'all can make it to the chat or make it to the live. Nikki A, Cantleman Muffin. Wait. Can't tell me nothing. All right. Welcome to the chat. Pete. What's up, Pete? Miss Revolution. Noisy Bug. Dennis New. Cold Pepsi. Charlene Green, Priscilla Jackson. Welcome. I'm glad y'all came tonight. Showed your support. I appreciate it. I got the parking lot footage. I got all it. I could show it next. tomorrow night, if that's what you like to look at. If that's what y'all want to look at, I could show it tomorrow. Doubletree, oh yeah, I could do it in VR. Uh, yeah, the Doubletree, uh, yeah, I could do that in the VR and go look at it. That'd be, yeah. I got it right here. I could do it. Maybe I could do that tomorrow. Uh, and I do have the parking lot footage. Um, so I even have it enhanced. Some of it enhanced. Uh, so yeah, we could do that tomorrow night. Uh, you know, look at that. Uh, I uploaded a video yesterday showing, Teresa's reaction to when she was told about, her baby, and the correct time of when they actually found her in the freezer, supposedly. It was not 10 o'clock. It was not 1 a.m. on the 10th. Don't believe that shit. Once the video is approved by YouTube, I'm gonna publish it. It's already uploaded. I just gotta publish it as soon as they approve it, and then they be tripping on me. But anyway, as soon as they approve it, then I can put it out there. But it's gonna show. Really, in the beginning, it shows Bree saying that they have two girls. Twice she says it, which we knew that. We knew that. But I just touched on it real quick, and I also show where Teresa was talking about the times and what the times the police told her, and then I go back and show the real times, when they found her body, which was in between 11 and 11:30 on the 9th, and it was not 1 a.m. on the 10th, and that video will prove it as soon as they allow it to go, because her running out the room corresponds with the time that they found the body. 20 minutes after they found the body, they told her. And that video, it shows it. I'm just waiting on YouTube to allow me to let it go through, which is crazy. But I do appreciate all that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I touched on that, Sean. You're right. And believe it or not, in the video, watch. In the video, I say I want to smack the shit out of him. Watch. Wait. Watch. I want you to comment on it, and I want you to say you was right. Cause watch. When I drop that video, in that video, I say the same fucking thing. I say, look, this motherfucker sitting here laughing like it's funny. I want to smack the shit out of him. I wish that they would just give us one day out the year that we was able to smack somebody. Because if so, I would go and I'd smack the shit out this guy. And I say that in the video. So when the video drops, I want you to comment and be like, yo, yeah, you did. I told you. He does. He laughs. He thinks this shit funny. Right after they come, first Teresa comes running out screaming, and then comes Lenora right on her heels, and then two, I guess either employees or cops come right after her, and then a bald-headed guy puts his hands on his head like, oh fuck, and then you got this goofy ass looking fucking canine cop. Looks like he's laughing, walking behind everybody. And I swear, when that video comes out, you will see, Sean. I say I want to smack the shit out of this guy. Because he's sitting there laughing like the shit's a joke, and it's not a joke. And it could be because of the quality of Rosemont's shitty ass footage, or he's really laughing. I don't know. Either way, I still want to smack the shit out of him because just the way he looked out. I just don't like the way he looks and acts and everything about him. I just don't like him. Sorry. But yeah. But was that after they seen the body, or was it after they told her they found? It was after they told her. Right after they went into the room, right? They walk into the little room that Crown Plaza has. You see them all walk in, and then I say about 10 seconds after that, Teresa comes bolting out the door. Boom. And then comes Lenore right after her. So you see them walk in, and then you see them run out. And then I showed you guys the other day the where they're all in the hallway. I believe there's like two groups, bro. There was two groups. There was like the family and like Lenora and her friend and friends and Kenneka's family. I'm still suspect about the guy in the gray hoodie and the guy in the white shirt that was with him. But he is with Teresa the whole time. Like, we seen that. He was with them the whole time. And I feel a little suspect about him. But we seen how deep the family was. Just look at the thumbnail on that video, and you will see how many family members and people was there in that video. It's already, I think it was the last video I published, and it shows like a ton of people there that are family. But what you don't see is anybody from the part, like Bree, Monifa, Shemaya, Killer, Ty, everybody, all the people that showed walking in front of that visibility bar or whatever. All the people, remember, we seen Ty, we seen Alot that was at the DoubleTree. I showed even Judy, the one, and then the one that I showed that had the mug shot. Man, I showed a lot of shit, bro. Like, you just had it's just older videos, that I've done. And I could just remember them. And none of them people, out of all them, I did not see them at all. It was like, you remember the video? I have it also, of where they're inside a room, and Ty's in a room, his sister's not in a hotel room. This looked like a room, like they were getting ready to like do rehearsal or some shit. Like, he was sitting there in a chair, and there was a bunch of people in there, and he was sitting on something. I have the video, but somebody recorded them and panned around the room and showed like a bunch of people, and the room was like all white, and it had like just a little window, but it was all white on and there was a table that went around the room, like a white table, and they had like all their stuff up, kind of like a table you would have like if somebody like with food on it, like for like when they do movie sets and shit, they probably have food and shit on there. That's the kind of vibe I got. That room there, that showed a lot of people, and I did not see any one of them on that hallway. And if you look, when I showed the lobby video and they were sitting out in the lobby, you could tell the vibe. You had Lenora and her friend sitting on that little couch chair. Then you had Irene and another girl sitting in the other two chairs. And it's like Irene wouldn't even look towards Lenora or that area. It looked like Lenora was pissed. Like, I felt like it was two groups. Like, there was two groups of them. And one was the family, and they were pretty deep. You know, I showed you guys. Remember, look at the thumbnail. And also, there was a lot that was in the room that we did not see in the hallway, that was not there with Teresa when Teresa was told about the body, or anybody that was at the party. They all dipped. They all left. They all went and took her car, and then she went back up. And then she went up there. Nobody went back up there with her. It's like they dropped everybody off, and then I guess Bree or whoever went, took her car. She probably dropped Bree off and then went. Why nobody? I don't know. If people stay, I don't know. It's real confusing. But I have tons of videos that I showed it all. You just have to, check them out, or, I'll eventually show something again. But, yeah, I think it's about it for tonight that I wanted to show. And let you guys know about the video that I've been waiting on. So yeah, it shows the reaction. It shows the time. It shows the police when they find the body, and it shows. It's nothing special. It's not like, oh my God, it's like bad. This is like great stuff. It's stuff we've already known, but some people might not. But the time of when they found the body, yeah, that's new. People think it was the 10th at 1 a.m. And that's what I thought forever until, I started to really dive deep into this shit. But, yeah, why didn't the girl stay? Right. Everybody hauled ass. And then I got all the 911 calls where I did. I don't know if I do anymore. I lost a drive. I lost one of my drives. And it had like a lot of shit. It had a ton of shit on it. And I lost it. It didn't have none of the footage, but it had some of the paperwork I lost. And I lost shit like that, paperwork. And it pissed me off. I'm trying to fix the drive, but that shit ain't working. But yeah, I believe this was a good live. I'm a half hour short from the 2 hours that I usually make it. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out. Have You Seen Us podcast. I appreciate it, man. You the best. Yeah. And I believe there was more than one person too. I believe there was more than one. It wasn't just. And in the video, like, why would Bree say we got two girls? And like, what do you got the girls for? Like, for pimping them or what? Like, what you mean you got two girls? I don't know. Some places girls are drug. Nah, not any real friends. She showed it. She ain't had no real friends there that night. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I didn't catch you, Kevin. Yeah. I don't like them. I can't. I don't fuck with them. I ain't do the whiskers on them sting, right? Then you get fucked up with them things, I think. I know somewhere around there they sting you. I try to stay away from them. But yeah, good job on the mod. Y'all did great. Greeting people. I seen yesterday. I read yesterday's chat today. And people were praising y'all for doing such a good job on welcoming people to the chat and keeping the chat cordial and holding it down. It was really pretty much just 2 or 3 y'all tonight. So yeah, shout out to y'all, Michelle and Paula. Lily was here, but usually she can't hang. Nikki A, how's it going? I'm glad that you came and joined us. I love grits. Yes, Judgment Day. What is done in the dark will be brought to the light. Well, thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Yeah, you always here though. You always here. You is you too. You be here too. Y'all be here. A lot of y'all. I see say a lot of the same one. Tonight I see a lot of new people. I wanna welcome a lot. I see a lot of new names tonight. Wanna welcome all y'all if y'all are new. Like I said, we got the best, you know. I think the chat. We got the best, friendliest chat. If you know. And we don't it's like zero tolerance with as far as, disrespect. Whether it's disrespect towards me or disrespect towards somebody in the chat. We're all adults. No reason why we all can't act it, and we always do. And that's why I love my supporters. That's why I say I got the best. I got the best in the biz. Lynette, okay, welcome, Lynette. Glad to see you. Yeah, lot of new and day ones. But I appreciate everybody coming out, man, and showing support. Thank you, Cindy Medina. Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm gonna call it a night, and hopefully, with God willing, everything goes all right. I'll be able to go live tomorrow night, and we'll go ahead and look at the rear parking lot footage. And Michelle, I'm gonna, if I get a chance tomorrow, I'm gonna look at the DoubleTree on the VR, and I'll get that one ready to get uploaded as soon as they approve this one that I already have. Then I can go ahead and get that one out. So I want to wish y'all a good night, a blessed night. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the night, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. I love you all. And Cold Pepsi. I just see somebody say Cold Pepsi. I haven't said that. Glad you can make it. And yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all have a great night. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night. Till then, y'all